Good afternoon. I'm Peter Winklemeier with WPUN Pennsylvania Channel 10 News. Here's our top stories for today. This just in, a grandmother in New Jersey made a final request from her deathbed. She told her family that she wished to be cremated. When asked why she preferred cremation, the grandmother said it was her last hope of having a smoking hot body. In Wisconsin today, citizens of the town of Appleton gathered at the town square to erect a monument honoring the ancient mathematician who invented the number zero. The inscription on the monument read, "Thanks for nothing." And in other news, NASA announced today that their first restaurant on the moon is now open for business. A select number of astronauts were allowed to dine there and give feedback to the chef and owners. One astronaut said, "The food was good, but there just wasn't any atmosphere." Teachers and students were shocked by a kidnapping yesterday at Madison Elementary School. Things worked out well in the end when the kid woke up. And finally, a man in California was rushed to the emergency room by his wife when she had discovered that he had drunk an entire bottle of brake fluid. When asked why, the California man said, "Sure, I drink brake fluid, but I can stop anytime." Thanks for watching WPUN Pennsylvania News Channel 10. I'm Peter Winklemeier.
All right, welcome back to our challenge of the week. Cate and Carson, we are so glad you're with us this week because we're going to be playing a game called Defying Gravity. You can see that each Carson and Cate both have one balloon, but we're actually going to give them two balloons each, and they will have 1 minute to see how long they can keep the balloon in the air. Both balloons only using your hands, okay? If you make it to a minute, we give you 5 points the first round. Second round, if you make it to a minute, we give you 10 points. So, are you ready to play?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter because we begin in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Okay, it is round 1. Here we go. You got two balloons. You got to keep them up in the air. And we begin in 3, 2, 1, go. Hey, she's got a pattern going. She's doing well. Doing well. Uh-oh, one went out. Oh, no. Oh, she got that one out. She's got both in the air still. That was so close. Come on, Cate. You can do this. Keep it up. Oh, no. Oh, she's got it. She's got it. She is doing amazing. Uh-oh. Oh, one's getting away. She's got it. She's got it. She's back up. Oh, one's getting away. Oh. Great job, Cate. All right, Carson, this is your round 1. See if you can beat Cate's score of 24 seconds in the air. Defying Gravity begins in 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, this is a close one. He's taking small hits to try to keep the pattern alive. Keeping your eye on two balloons is not an easy task. Oh, one's getting away. He's got one, he's popped the other one. Oh, he's juggling two. Oh no, one's getting far away. Oh my goodness. He's going far away. Can he get them up in the air and keep them up in the air? He's doing, one's, Carson wiped out on the ground. Are you okay? All right, Cate, this is round 2, and you are both tied. 24 seconds for both round 1s with you and Carson. So this is the last one. See if you can break the record of 24 seconds so far, beginning in 3, 2, 1, go. That was a rough start. She was ceiling right away, but she's gotten some control here. Just
getting them up in the air and keeping them up is not easy. She's got to keep her eyes on both. Oh, that was a collision. Oh, she's got two going out. Which, whoa! One hits the ground already. I'm sorry, Cate. You were at about 15 seconds that time. Good try, 15 seconds. Now we'll see if Carson can beat 15 on this round. All right, Carson, you know how it works. The last record was 15 seconds in round 2, so you got to beat 15 seconds in order to win. And we begin Defying Gravity in 3, 2, 1, go. He's got to beat 15 seconds. Can he keep them up? Uh-oh, one's getting out of the way. Oh, he's keeping it. He's got 2, all right. He's making it work a little bit. Oh, look at that. Nice, easy balance. Can he beat the record of 15 seconds? I think he has, but can he beat 24 seconds? It looks like he's got a rhythm and a pattern here that's working for him well. Oh, one's getting away. Oh, he's sliding a little bit on his feet. Oh, one just bopped him in the head. Oh no, it's getting crazy. Oh, one hit him in the face. Oh my goodness. Carson, great try. That number was 27 seconds. Congratulations, you won Defying Gravity. Cate, awesome job. This time you came up a little short. That's okay.
All right, welcome back to Valley Kids. My name is Pastor Jim, and you've probably already noticed that I'm joined by a friend of mine, Diego. Diego, say hello.
Hi, everybody.
Now, Diego, I know you really well because we've been friends for a while, but the kids at home probably don't know you, and so I thought I'd ask you a few questions just so they know a little bit more about you, okay? So let's start with how old are you and what grade are you in?
Well, I'm in the 3rd grade, and I'm 9 years old.
Awesome, great. And do you have any brothers or sisters?
I have one older sister and one younger brother.
Awesome.
Oh, no, wait. I have one older brother and one younger sister. Sorry.
Gotcha. No, that's okay. That's okay. Great. One older brother, one younger sister. And what is your favorite food?
Probably pizza or dinosaur chicken nuggets.
Oh.
But
okay.
probably pizza is number 1 and dinosaur chicken nuggets are number 2.
Okay. All right. Good.
Can I tell you my number 3?
Oh yeah. Sure.
Probably macaroni and cheese.
Oh, nice. Good choices. I like all of those except dino nuggets. I am not a fan of the dino nuggets.
You don't like those?
No,
I love them. I like to pretend I'm hunting down dinosaurs and then eating them.
Okay, well that's kind of disturbing, Diego. All right, so Diego, you told me that you had some big questions on your mind that you wanted to ask me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
I've been thinking a lot about God lately.
Good, that's great because everybody should be thinking about God. So what I thought was, since you're thinking those questions about God, I bet some of the kids on Valley Kids are thinking those same questions too.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, so I thought if I answer the questions for you, they would get to hear them as well. Okay, so let's start with your first big question.
Well, I was wondering, how do we know there's a God?
Oh yeah, how do we know that there is a God?
Yeah, I mean, I was talking to one of my friends at school, and they said that they didn't believe in God, and I said I did. So he said, there's no proof there's a God, and why did I think there is a God if I've never seen him?
Oh wow, that is a great question. And did you come up with an answer for yourself?
Well, I know my parents believe in God, and they're good people, but maybe they just think there's a God and then told me.
Yeah, that is a possibility, yeah.
I've never seen God.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah. So, how do we know God exists?
Yeah. Diego, you are asking some great questions, and they're very important questions. And the question you asked today actually has a lot of answers to it, but I think I will give you just one answer, okay?
Okay.
Good. All right, so here's the thing. I believe there's a God, and I don't believe just because my friends think there's a God or my family thinks there is a God. I think God exists, and I think that on my own. And here is the one reason why I think there's a God. First, the universe, all the physical things we see in the world, the universe doesn't seem like something that could just pop into existence.
Well, some people say it did.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That is very true. Some people do say that. So let me explain it this way. I'm going to use an old illustration and see if this helps, okay? So let's pretend that you and your friends are all going on a hike in the woods. And as you're walking down the trail, one of your friends cries out from behind you and says, "Ouch! I just kicked my toe on a rock." And then he says, "What is this rock doing here in the middle of the path?" Now, what would you say probably if they ask you that question?
I'd probably say it's just been there for a long time. Maybe it just fell down the mountain one day.
Yeah, right. Right, so you wouldn't automatically think, oh, someone probably cut this rock out and shaped it and put it in the middle of the thing just so you could hit your toe, right?
No.
Exactly. All right, so now let's go backwards and tell the story a different way. So you and your friends on a hike going down the road, and in the middle of the road, one of your friends cries out and says, "Ouch! I just kicked my toe on an iPhone." And then he looks at everyone and says, "Where in the world did this iPhone come from?" Then what would you say?
I'd probably say that someone must have dropped it.
Yeah, that's right, yeah. Why wouldn't you say the same thing you said about the rock?
Probably because the rock is just a rock, but the iPhone is a phone.
Yes, that's right. A regular rock doesn't look like something that someone designed, does it? It just looks like something that just sort of randomly happened over time.
Yeah, it's kind of jagged and rough.
Yeah, but you wouldn't look at an iPhone and think that it just showed up in the middle of the woods, would you? Because it looks like someone made it, like someone put a lot of time into designing it.
Yeah, it has buttons and a screen and stuff. It's complicated.
That's right, it is complicated. So you see, when I look at the universe and I see the stars and the planets and the earth that we live on and our bodies, when I see everything, it really looks to me like someone designed it. The planets aren't just slamming into each other like rocks in the space, are they?
No.
Yeah, and actually they rotate perfectly around the sun in our solar system. And the earth that we live on isn't bouncing around in space throwing people off, is it? It's actually perfectly rotating around the sun in a way that we can live a normal life. And it's not too close to the sun, so we'd burn up, and it's not too far away from the sun where we'd freeze to death, right? Yeah, and even our bodies, yours and mine, like we're not just blobs crawling around on the ground with no order. All of our parts are designed to work together so we can stand up and walk and talk and run and see and smell everything. So my question is, does our universe look more like just a rock, or does it look like something more like an iPhone?
It looks really complicated, like an iPhone.
Yes, that's right. And complicated things that are designed like iPhones, they don't just show up and pop into existence, do they? They're designed by somebody with a purpose. And that's what our universe is. It's a very complicated design system that allows us to live on it.
Yeah, I see that now.
Yeah, and
That makes sense.
Yeah, and that's why the Bible tells us the truth about God, that God does exist, that He created everything, and the universe, the way it's designed, tells us that He exists. Psalm 19 says, "The heavens declare the glory of God, and the sky above proclaims His handiwork."
That's great. Thanks, Pastor Jim. But I still can't see God. Why doesn't He show us who He is?
Oh, that's a good question. Why can't we see God? If He's there, why doesn't He just show us that He's there? That's a great question. But it's a question for another episode because we are out of time, Diego. I'm so sorry. We're out of time. We will see you next time on Valley Kids. Say goodbye, Diego.
Thanks for joining us. Bye. Nice to meet you.
See you next time.